talk about the coaches who left. And we had two this year that just up and left. They were just like, yeah, I know we won. I know we had successful franchises. Yeah, I just don't want to coach here anymore. I don't like it. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is Doug Marrone. This was really weird because he had built that franchise to be pretty decent. They were 9-7 this year. They looked like they were heading in the right direction. Everything just seemed to be going well. They had a good mixture of veterans and young players. I mean, that seemed to be coalescing and moving the proper way. And going, they were 9-7 this year, so that means they were 6-10 last year. So that's a 3-game improvement. Let's just say they improve 1 game next year. That's 10-6. That's all likelihood they're in the playoffs next year. And then say another game improvement the next year after that. That's 11-5, definitely in the playoffs. So it's kind of funny to see a coach, a head coach, just say, you know what, I'm done with this. Now, there is one thing I was looking at. So after 2 years, he just up and split. 15-17 over his 2 years, but again, 9-7 last year. He has a clause in his contract. This is what really happened. The clause said if that the ownership of the Buffalo Bills were to change, which it did this year, he can opt out of the final 2 years of his contract and still get paid for 2015. So he is still going to make $4 million next year, even if he doesn't coach. If he coaches anywhere else, he gets $4 million plus whatever new salary he's getting, and it's like, maybe I would do that too. I mean, yeah, you want to be in a winning franchise, but I can make $4 million. Plus, I could go sign somewhere else for $2 million, and then make $6 million. You know, I mean, would you have done that? I mean, I might. It's like, okay, I might have built something good there, but I can build something better and make $4 million for nothing, which is also weird. I've never, ever in my whole life watching football, ever seen a head coach opt out of his contract. It's just kind of bizarre to me. Again, that clause is in there, so I understand it, but it kind of baffled me when I saw that. So, yeah, he's gone out of there. And again, he's been moving that franchise in the right direction. So don't be surprised if he gets snatched up for one of those head coaching openings. And then we have Jim Harbaugh. This might have been even more surprising because this guy has been with the 49ers since 2011. He has had a 44-19-1 record since 2011. That includes 2 NFC Championship appearances, 1 Super Bowl appearance. He's 5-3 in the playoffs. I mean, I'm rattling off these stats, and I'm going to tell you, he went to Michigan. Like, really? Really? You're going to take a step down in leagues? Now, this is how I think about it, at least. In the NCAA, you have about 112 D1 schools. Out of those 112, about 30 to 35 of them have any possibility of being ranked, really, on a consistent basis. Out of those, you have about 10 that are in the runnings for some years of making the championship. So, I mean, you have the Ohio States, you have the Floridas, you have, the USC, Oregon, Alabama, almost any SEC team, schools like that. Michigan is usually one of them. Now, their school has been down the past couple of years. They haven't been the Michigan of old. Still not, I mean, they have the possibility. The recruiting power is there. So, okay. Maybe he wants to go try that. It is his alma mater. Maybe he wants to, go and relive his glory days. I don't know. But he left a 49ers franchise that was just doing awesome. And now here's the other thing is the 49ers are just like, yeah, okay, see you later. Well, yeah, we don't mind. Go ahead and leave. So it just makes me think what was going on in San Francisco. And I've heard things where, like, somebody said that, well, the players just were done with his spiel, his gimmicks and stuff. It just wasn't reaching them like it had been the first 4 years. So it makes me think, okay, maybe players can't stand to be around him for more than 4 years at a time. So college is better for him. They're like, yeah, we don't believe you anymore, dude. Yeah, it's wearing thin. So I don't know. We'll see. And the money's not bad either. 6 years, $48 million. Not bad there either. So I don't think it's money motivated. I think it's more personal. You just would be happier there. But you never know. Again, why the 49ers would say, yeah, go ahead and you can go. He was still under contract, I believe. So, but, those are pretty weird. But again, that's the first time I've ever seen one coach kind of say, all right, I know we're doing well, but I'm out of here, let alone 2 coaches in the same offseason. So I don't know. Hit us up. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Were these coaches smart for getting out of where they were getting out of, or are they stupid for leaving what was winning franchises to go to uncertainty? Hit me up. Let me know. Comments down below. Of course, at Where's My Face on Twitter, Google Plus, and Facebook. Always good ways getting hold of me.